God appeared to a man by a church in the year 1969. He said, "I have a job for you, my friend, and I know you will do it just fine." You see, the boys at this church seem to misbehave. They really don't know how to act. I need you to mold, guide, and inspire them. Help get them back on track. I need to explain your job to you, so relax and sit for a spell. I have some rules and expectations of these boys, and it's quite a lot to tell. Now take this poem I call an oath, which is what I expect them to be. It is their duty to do their best for their country as well for me. Make sure these boys stay physically strong by the activities you create. Keep their mentality awake at all times and make sure they stay morally straight. Take these laws, one word each, etched in stone and forever set. I made them only one word each, so your boys will never forget. They will be trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, and kind to all the people they know. Obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent, while their minds continue to grow. Now use this rope to tie several knots, which I will show you how to make. A bowline, a clove hitch, a shank, and a square. The whole thing's together and not break. Use this map and compass to show these boys what defines true north. Orientation from point A to B will give them the guidance to go forth. Have them earn these badges of merit that will teach different skills to obtain. The more they earn, the farther they grow, and the knowledge they will continue to gain. Give them ranks of great accomplishment, some shaped like a star or a heart. The higher the rank, the more skills they know, and you'll be able to tell them apart. Split these boys into smaller groups, which makes patrols small and narrow. Name them a ram, a stag, an owl, a road runner, and even a flaming arrow. Take your boys on special outings. Show them ways to enjoy nature's attire. Camping, canoeing, rappelling off rocks, and cooking a famous cobbler on the fire. Create certain smells when camping, so your boys know you are never far. Cook those famous cheese grits every morning for breakfast, and I'll let you smoke back with cigars. Before you leave the site to go home, please gather the boys around there. Show them my creation. Read a scripture, and end the moment with a prayer. I know this seems like a lot of tasks with all that I have shown, but please don't be discouraged, my friend, because you will not do this alone. Ask the mother and fathers of these boys to become a part of your show. The more responsibilities you delegate, the larger your group will grow. Lay the foundation of this large group. Let the house begin to stand. Watch these boys lead the way and step in if they get out of hand. Last but not least, I present a medal to you, which is the highest award to receive. It is the pin of the majestic eagle, which I know you will lead to achieve. There are not many eagles in the air. I wish I was telling a lie, but I know that with your guidance and care, your boys will want to fly. I hope you understand all I have said. Enjoy it and make it fun. I will return sometime later to see what work has been done. It was over 40 years later when God appeared before this man. He could see the man was not well and barely had the energy to stand. God reached out and held his hand while he stood there by his bed. God was so proud of this amazing man, and this is what he said. I want to give a name to this group, for it is the best I have ever seen. From this day forth, these boys will be called Boy Scout Troop 118. I can see you are wondering why this number will remain forever true. Because every time your boys see that number, they will always think of you. You have done so much more with these boys, I could not begin to guess. Over 190 eagles have flown from here, soaring so high above the rest. You have molded and inspired these boys, making them the men they are today. Your teachings will stay within their hearts, and your legacy will never go away. God stood there with the man. His skin was pale and his face was grim. The light in his eyes had faded away, and his spirit was starting to dim. God finally said, "My friend, I have one last request. For there is no more you need to see. Fly high with that amazing soul and take an eternal hike with me." From the Boy Scout Troop 118 to our great Scoutmaster, Mr. Stephen Pace. May the great Scoutmaster of all Scouts be with us till we meet again. Thank you, sir.